Greetings, this is This and I Am Me, and you should watch Beyond Good and Evil, well, the Beyond Good and Evil playthrough. Man, I already messed it up, because it has the first instance of the Greetings, This is This and I Am Me intro ever. I know I told you guys last time, episode 1 of the You Should Watch series, when I was talking about Psychonauts, the first playthrough that I did, you see the first instances of the intro being born and created, but the first time I actually use it, maybe that's not true. No, I'm pretty sure it's true. The first episode of Beyond Good and Evil playthrough is the first time I actually say Greetings, This is This and I Am Me. If I'm wrong, well, then, you know, you find the video where I say it first, and I will be impressed that you watched that many of my old videos. But anyway, so that's reason number 1 why you should watch that series, because of that. It's the second series that I did on the channel, and it's a very old game, and I had played the game before, just like with Psychonauts, but it was still a good time. Let's go through some of the main points. Oh, well, there's a similar point to Psychonauts, where I said, you know, you should watch the Psychonauts playthrough because Psychonauts 2 is going to be coming out. Well, there's a Beyond Good and Evil 2 also that's going to be coming out sometime in 2019, I think, probably. But it's actually a prequel, so I guess it's not necessary technically to know the story of Beyond Good and Evil before you play Beyond Good and Evil 2, but why wouldn't you want to? Because this is the way that they made it, okay? It's supposed to be done this way. It's like Star Wars, okay? They work backwards. That's just the way it is. And will I be playing Beyond Good and Evil 2 on the channel? Most definitely, probably not. In my own time, maybe. I'm not sure. I have my own thoughts about that. But just basically, you know, if it's something you're interested in, you should watch this first so that you know. Also, it's one of my favorite games. Also, you know, similar to Psychonauts. I'm sorry, some of the points are similar because that's the reason that I picked these games. They were some of my favorite games. So, Beyond Good and Evil, I don't know why I think it's such a good game. It just is. But one of the reasons may be because it has some emotional moments, guys. I won't say if they're happy emotional, sad emotional, scary emotional, but it definitely has some emotional moments. You know, the story is really there. It's really there, you know? And it was actually the first game that I ever cried while playing. I won't spoil whether I cried during the actual playthrough on the channel, but like I said, I had played it before already, and I did cry. So you should watch it because of that. And I actually can't think of any other games that I have cried at. Maybe none? Dun dun dun. I don't know. I can't think of any right now, so I mean that's a pretty big point then. Also, the characters are great. I talked about it with Psychonauts also, I know. Same. But Raz, you know, he was great. Jade, the main character in Beyond Good and Evil, she is great. And Paige, Double H, Secundo, they're all great. It's got some good characters. A game without good characters, is it even worth playing? So, Beyond Good and Evil, big check in that department. Then you have the final aspect, I will say, I suppose. The aspects of gameplay that it has. So it's got some fun things. Number 1 being pictures. You get to see, it's like Pokemon Snap. If you ever played Pokemon Snap on the Nintendo 64, what a fun game, and you can basically do that in Beyond Good and Evil. You have a camera and you're supposed to take pictures of all of the weird animals and creatures that you find throughout the world, and you get rewarded for them. That's super fun. There's also sailing. Everybody loves a good sailing game, right? Well, technically, I mean, it's a hovercraft. You're just like hovering over water, but technically, I mean, it's like a boat situation. You get to go like on the water, and that's fun in games. I mean, I think it's fun in games. There's also space. I guess this isn't really a gameplay aspect, but for anybody that likes space, I know that that's a hot topic among a lot of people. This game has space and, dare I say, space exploration. So, if you like space, Beyond Good and Evil is the game for you. And I know sometimes these sound more like I'm selling the game, more so than I am selling the Let's Play that I've done myself. But if you want to watch the game, then you will want to watch my playthrough of it, because you're already here on my channel, right? This channel right here, you're already on it. You're just like, oh, well, there's so many videos. Which ones do I pick? Well, that's why I'm telling you about the game, so then you can know which one to pick. Smart, right? I know. Okay, so anyway, there's space, which is cool. Everybody loves space. That's not true, but you know, for the people that love space, there you go. Back to gameplay aspects. There's racing. You know, like think Star Wars pod racers. It's pretty clear and pretty evident also from the clip that I'm showing that it's a lot like Star Wars pod racers. And yeah, so that's fun. But like there's official racing, but then there's other times where you're like being like sort of chased, and it's like another sort of race sequence. So if you like that sort of thing in games, there you have it. There's also puzzles, puzzle solving, which is always fun. But there's nothing too difficult. There's nothing you're gonna get stuck on for hours on end or anything like that. Stealth. This game has stealth. You have to sneak around. There's like lasers. There's rooms filled with lasers, and you gotta like sneak, and you gotta turn off the lasers, and you gotta jump over lasers, and you gotta slide under lasers. It's really fun. In that aspect. So yeah, if you like stealth in games, there you have it. Sneaking. You can also, I mean, I guess some things you can do more combat than stealth if you want to, but there's definitely some parts where you have to use stealth, I think. And then that's actually it. That's all I have on my list. Can I think of anything else? I like to say that it's a funny game also, like Psychonauts was, but it's not as funny. There is still humor. Obviously, I know I said it was emotional, but most of the time it's not emotional. I'm just saying there are emotional moments. Unlike with a game like Psychonauts, there isn't really very many emotional moments. It's more like everything is dark and humorous. There's different characters have different voices, so that's fun. Like I do a couple of different voices because like everybody already has a voice that you can hear, but then I will imitate them. So if you like to hear different voices, then there's that. And yeah, that's all I think I have. It is, like I said, it is an older game, but you know, just take the graphics with a grain of salt, okay? Because you'll get used to them and it will be fine. It's a good game regardless of what it looks like. Just because it was made in like 2003 or something, okay? Calm down. It's fine. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you in the next episode. Bye-bye now.